Hey, Nation, Harry here. We are back with Larry Doyle across the pond over in Ireland. Larry, welcome back. How you doing?
Good. Hey, Harry. I know
Hey,
everything's going all right here now.
all
Uh,
right. Okay, well, getting back to normal as much as we can. Hey, had a couple notes for this month. We're talking about the cost of ownership over 5 years in terms of people are realizing that Azure isn't cheap. 6 months later, the bill keeps going up and up and up. I know the feeling. Talk to me, and you also wanted to talk hyperconvergence infrastructure with Nutanix. What's going on, ma'am?
yeah, I suppose like we've just been doing some projects recently with Nutanix, like we're a long time Microsoft cloud partner,
Yeah,
working with Azure, Office 365, all that good stuff, and it's just not always suitable for every environment. To move your entire infrastructure up to the cloud,
yep,
So as people grow their infrastructure on Azure or AWS or whatever, like you find that your bill is just always increasing; it never decreases really.
yeah, yeah,
And kind of once you're in, you're locked in, and it's very hard to come back off the cloud onto an on-premise solution. So we're trying to encourage people just to evaluate like their costs over a 5-year period and try and predict what their infrastructure usage is going to be on the cloud just before they make the jump to the cloud,
yep.
and see if it's actually the best solution.
Well, what I'm hearing you say is that everyone is talking about moving to the cloud, so moving to the
Mhm.
cloud. But you're talking about, depending on the client and budgets, moving from the cloud. So this is a fresh take.
Yeah, yeah. So I suppose like where we found the Nutanix was working for us, like is that we were able to move, kind of have a hybrid, so we could have some of the infrastructure on premise, especially the stuff that needs a lot of performance. So graphics and stuff like that, like, and then move some of the lesser um, intensive workloads up to the cloud, and just kind of, and then with Nutanix you can kind of you can move workloads back and forth. Uh, from AWS or Azure back on premise, and then move them back up again. Or you can have a shared workload and have some of the VMs running on the cloud and some of them on premise. So that seems to be working a bit better from a budget point of view.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and to me, again, it's just an interesting conversation that we're essentially talking about a hybrid model. And I felt forever and a day that's kind of where we would land. Everybody got all frothy. Oh, Larry, what was it? 5, 6 years ago, we got all frothy about all in cloud and all
Mm,
that. And this industry tends to do that kind of hype, but the truth is in the middle.
yeah.
And I mean, and I kind of felt we'd come back around to that.
Mm, yeah, yeah. Like I suppose with the work from home and the lockdowns and COVID and all that kind of stuff, like for some of the smaller companies that we have, like clients like where there's 5 or 10 users, um, it can make sense to move your entire workload to the cloud, um, and kind of eliminate the office, as
Yeah.
for want of a better word, and then you've got your focus then on your endpoint security, rather than having an office with firewalls and servers and stuff on it. So
Yep.
I think like once your compute and your data are in the same place, it makes it more viable.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I appreciate you bringing up this topic. It kind of expands the conversation. Folks, again, if you're tracking with us, Larry Doyle over in Ireland, longtime SBS or SMB Nation fan, and we have just had a talk about
Yeah.
moving from the cloud. So how about that? Thanks, Larry. We'll see you
Yeah.
next month.
All right. No problem, Harry. Thanks. Take care.
All right.